Sending data. Sending data. Sending data. Sending data. Okay. Let's make sure we're live. Let's go. Massive W. Today we're playing this dual weather team over here. Something I'm a little excited for. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And then let's start this. How is everyone doing today? How is everyone doing today? Today we're using this dual weather team, but it's not your typical dual weather team. It's not with the Pelipper, but it's with the Ninetales Alolan. Yeah. We're nice and live. Yeah. We're using this dual weather team. Something a bit unexpected. I personally have never seen this type of dual weather team before. With this Charizard and the Ninetales, but it actually placed 8th place in the Victory Road qualifier. And personally speaking, I think it's a lot more balanced than what we have already with the other dual weather team. The only problem being is that I think that Whimsicott really holds the glue together for this team, because Whimsicott pairs well with so many options here. With the Kingambit and with the Glimmora, and also this is Mega Glimmora. Unfortunately, they put Mega Glimmora at 101 base speed, so what that means is it'll underspeed Jolly Garchomps. It underspeeds Jolly Garchomp by 1 base speed, which is very unfortunate for the Glimmora. Not liking an O-Code anyways, but let's head straight into the battles. This is the only thing I have to do today. Ooh, a Master Ball 3. Oh, they released the stuff now. Master Ball 3, let's go. Oh wait, I'm 11k. Oh my god. That's actually really good. I'm 11k. Hello? That's a very, very good starting point, I feel like. Okay. I think undoubtedly I I don't know. Charizard's like good here, but it's just resisted by both Garchomp and Dragonite, which makes me kind of nervous to play the Charizard. Glimmora, on the other hand, just has a 4x weakness to the Garchomp. But if I bring Ninetales, I'm like pretty happy with Glimmora. I can Power Gem and Earth Power so many things on his team. Another worry I have is Basket Legion, but I can bring Kingambit like this, so I can get a Sucker Punch off. And I could also look to bring like a Kommo-o. Actually, I kind of like Whimsicott for the speed control here. Kommo-o, I don't think does much here. Especially because I'm pretty sure Kommo-o is slower than Dragonite, which is slower than Garchomp. Because isn't Kommo like 80 base speed? We live and we learn, am I right? Kommo-o is 85, yeah, so it would underspeed Dragonite and Garchomp, so we don't particularly like that. Last Basque. Not my favorite lead, I'll be honest with you, with the Frostless and Basket Legion on his end. Not the most ideal lead on my end. Do I want a Spiky Shield right now? And then like look to Freeze Dry, or do I want to get a better position? I think getting a better position here might be a little better by going for something like this. King Gambit will be able to eat up whatever this Basculegion throws at us. This is the Mega Evolution on the Frostlass, but I suspect this is just Aurora Veil on the Frostlass. Nothing too serious, or Blizzard could be a fine option too. But ooh, I outspeed. That's very good. This is slow Frostlass. Very good to know. This is not Choice Scarf Basculegion because they outsped. That does some solid damage to Ninetales, and the lower in Spadef is a little unfortunate. This should be the Wave Crash in the Glimmora spot. And that still does so much damage. I think this is Life Orb, and it goes down. It's not Life Orb. What is this? It's not Citrus. It's not Life Orb. It's not Choice Scarf. I'm struggling to understand what this Basculegion exactly is running. I'm gonna Sucker Punch Frostlass and then Freeze Ray Basculegion. I think he's gonna Aqua Jet my King Gambit slot. Oh, Mystic Water. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, the Mystic Water. You withdraw. Double swap. Interesting. Unfortunately, my Sucker Punch doesn't go through. He does have Fake Out Pressure now. He does have Fake Out Pressure. Ooh. Ooh. Am I happy going into Whimsicott here with the King Gambit? Not necessarily. But do I like keeping Ninetales in? I think I like keeping Ninetales in. I'm gonna look to protect the Ninetales. Okay. If only I had Encore. If only I had Encore. I'm gonna try and Encore trap him. That's why I bring Whimsicott in. No, it's just CC. I'm okay with that. That's totally okay with me. Is this Unburden or Poison Touch? This is Unburden. And you low kick into my Ninetales slot. Interesting. I'm gonna Encore him into CC. Do I like the Encore into CC actually? I can also just like Tailwind Blizzard. I can also Tailwind Blizzard. I can Encore him. But I feel like this is just like, he's gonna force like a Dire Claw or something on his end. But I low-key want the speed control to win the game. I low-key need the speed control. So I'm gonna Tailwind Blizzard. You withdraw the King Gambit. Into your Frostlass. Ooh, interesting turn. Interesting turn of events. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we Dire Claws. That's the most interesting part for me. He does Dire Claw the Whimsicott. That actually is very beneficial for me. I have the healthy Pokemon right now. I have the healthy Mega Glimmora I still haven't been able to use. That's some solid damage on the Sneasler. Only problem is Sneasler outspeeds. Does Sucker Punch ever KO Sneasler? I don't think Sucker Punch KOs Sneasler. I obviously... I want to go Glimmora, but this Unburden is what is making things really tough on me. The Unburden is what's making it really tough with the Sneasler. Because none of my Pokemon outspeed. I feel like he targets my Glimmora more than anything. I'm gonna Spiky Shield the Glimmora. I think this is like a close combat into Glimmora slot. You withdraw? Into what? King Gambit. King Gambit. Then this is probably Blizzard on the Frostlass's end. Oh, it's just Protect. A nice reposition. A nice reposition. Snow is gone next turn. Snow is gone next turn. We're just dealing some damage, a little bit of damage. I have 2 more turns of Tailwind. I have to use them to the best of my abilities to try and win this game. Who do I think is the bigger threat? I think without a doubt Frostlass? Actually, I think Kingambit's the bigger threat, especially because I don't have the... Especially because I don't have low kick on my own Kingambit. I'm gonna Freeze Shred this slot. I feel like he swaps. There's the swap. Into the Basculesian. That's going down. Unless he Sucker Punches my Alola Ninetales slot. Hello, Neo. How you doing? This is a very good turn, but the question is, who did you Sucker Punch on the Kingambit? No Sucker Punch. Ooh. This is looking better. This is a good position. Very, 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 very good position. And this should KO Kingambit. Okay. His way of winning this, he has Fake Out pressure on the Sneasler. He has Fake Out pressure on the Sneasler. The question is, who does he Fake Out? Who does he Fake Out is the question. Because I low-key just want to hit 2 moves. The reason why I want to hit 2 moves is I have Tailwind up. I have 1 more turn of Tailwind. I'm gonna try and take out the Sneasler by doing this. He's gonna Fake Out a Pokemon. It's just a matter of what. And the reason why I'm going for Sneasler here... Ooh, he doesn't Fake Out. The reason why I wanted to go Sneasler there, that crit did not matter. The reason why I want to go Sneasler there is because I can just spam Sucker Punch on Kingambit if it's a Frostlass versus Kingambit. If it's like a Frostlass versus Kingambit endgame, I can just Sucker Punch spam into it. He's probably gonna stall. Dude, I got a double crit. I got a double crit, but the first crit didn't matter because of the previous blizzard that happened. I know the first crit didn't matter, it just feels bad. But the second crit, I know the second crit mattered for sure. Ooh, we're Master Ball 2. We're actually doing pretty well this season. I didn't expect Master Ball 2 right now. Because low-key, like, late season, like, Master Ball 2 is... Or, like, low-key late season, where I'm at right now, it's typically, like, Master Ball 4. I just got to Master Ball. Let's go, Neo. What team are you running? Ooh. Okay. This is undoubtedly a Trick Room team. There's no doubt about it. There's 2 ways I can handle this, and I think just running this Charizard might be a little better. I think running something like Charizard Komao. I also want to lead Ninetales here. The reason why I want to lead... I can't lead Ninetales, I lied. Can I ever go Glimmora is the question. I think Glimmora is not bad, but I'm just really weak to fire. I need to bring Ninetales at the back though. I'm gonna bring the Glimmora. I think Glimmora is a safe option to bring. I need Ninetales at the back. The reason why I want Ninetales at the back is... Oh, I need Kingambit though. I'm gonna leave Kingambit out. Yeah, the reason why I want Ninetales at the back is if he leads like Torkoal Venu, it could be kind of scary. Eternal Flow is my main team. I made it mostly myself, so I just don't know how to improve it. What is the team, Neo? I can help you. What? Yo, Nelly, I appreciate the roses, Nelly. W Nelly. Ooh, okay, this is just hard trigger him. This is Mega Parting Shot, probably. This should be like Mega Fake Out Parting Shot, something like that. And the crazy thing is, right, I actually don't want to pick up the KO on the Scrafty. And the reason why I don't want to pick up the KO on Scrafty is because it gives him a free switch in. So I'm going to look to double the Farigiraf, deal as much damage as possible. I think this is fake out Trick Room on his end. I think he Mega Evolves and fake out Trick Rooms without like a shadow of a doubt. Ooh, no. Okay, I'll take this. I'll take this turn. We're just gonna do a lot of damage on this Progress slot. There's the Trick Room, like we were saying. Unfortunately, we don't have the... Unfortunately, I did not bring... Unfortunately, I didn't bring King Gambit. And now, I think I'm in a pretty good position. I just want an Earth Power slot. The question is, what do I Earth Power? I think I want to double into the Scrafty slot to cover if Scrafty doesn't swap, but also cover if it's a Torkoal swap. Let's just Mega Scrafty. It is indeed just Mega Scrafty. Does Mega Scrafty run Poison Jab? Is Scrafty a Poison Jabber? No, Intimidate to both my special attackers. We do live those. Lower in Spadaf, unfortunately. No, he's just a Drain Puncher, okay. His Scrafty goes down, at least. It's 4 times super effective on the Whimsicott. This should, like, he should go down. Now, like, the unfortunate part is a Torkoal swap. That's what I'm a little worried about now, the Torkoal swap. And now is the time to go into Komao? I'm gonna go Komao. I think losing Glimmora really early is really tough. I think it's tough that I lost Glimmora very early on. This should be Torkoal. Yeah. Wow, the drought. Three more turns of Trick Room. I'm gonna scout what he does. I want to keep Whimsicott alive. I think this is Psychic and Eruption in the Komao slot. I'm gonna double protect first. This should be Psychic plus Eruption. Psychic in the Komao slot plus Eruption. This position isn't looking too good because my Glimmora went down. There's the Eruption. Here's the Psychic. Unfortunate. I don't think I live, is the thing. I don't think I live. I'll lower the damage output with Ninetales, but Ninetales are just gonna go down. The reason why I go to Ninetales is so the Eruption is not at full base power, but my Ninetales will go down. And now, the big question is, does Psychic KO the Komao? Picks up the KO, unfortunately. Could I have led differently so it could have resulted in something different? I think I could have for sure. I just don't know what. I just can't put my finger on it right now. So my team is Mega Flow, Mega Glimmora, Hisuian, Arcanine, Basculin, Corviknight, and Dragapult. Have you seen the meta Mega Floette team? I think like I would just generally just recommend you that, which would be the meta Mega Floette team. Ooh, we have the Rotom plus. We have the Rotom and Sceptile pairing. Typically when you see this, they are gonna lead it, and he insta-clicks so fast, so I think he probably has it, or probably is running the Rotom and the Sceptile. And I like Ninetales because it does handle the Garchomp. It handles a lot of Pokemon actually. The Ninetales. Actually, I think the Ninetales league could be really solid, but it gives me a worse matchup in the Incineroars. I won't run it because it gives me a worse matchup in the Incin. His Basculegion might get out of hand, so I'm gonna go King Gambit. I don't really want to use meta, that's the thing. I mean, the thing is, if you want to improve in battling, I think you do have to use meta at some point and understand why people are using meta teams. That's my opinion. Ooh, so Rotom Garchomp. Also a great lead on his end. I'm gonna stall a turn. I'm gonna Moonblast first. Or can I go into something different? There's probably Discharge Rock Slide on his end. I think I'm freely able to go like King Gambit. I'm gonna Moonblast. I'm just gonna Moonblast. There's probably Discharge a Rock Slide. Very, very good Garchomp damage. Holy moly. There's the Rock Slide. Also, keep in mind, this Rotom is actually not Choice Scarf. This Rotom is not Choice Scarf, by the way. This Rotom is a different item. I don't know what it is. But it's not Choice Scarf because it didn't outspeed Garchomp. No paralysis, please, and I'm happy. Okay, because there's no Choice Scarf, it makes my second turn very easy, which is just Solar Beam and then Moonblast. Makes the second turn very, very simple for me. Because we saw turn order there, so it should go... The turn order should go Whimsicott Garchomp, and then it could go Rotom because my Charizard has no speed. But we'll see what happens. My Charizard is a bulky boy. Let's see who outspeeds here. My Charizard still outspeeds, so this is a very slow Rotom wash. A super duper duper slow Rotom. Okay. I think it's game. I'm getting a lot of crits. Holy. Luck is on my side. I'm getting so many crits. Now I just have a position of Tailwind. Basque. Sylveon. I did not set up Tailwind, right? No. I need to set up Tailwind to cover for the potential Basculegion Choice Scarf option. So this means I'll outspeed, I think I'll outspeed Choice Scarf Basculegions. Yep. And I think it's game. Ooh, it's Focus Sash Basque. Ooh, then this is a Liquidation on Basculegion. But it won't KO my Charizard with Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice will KO my Whimsicott though. Oh, well, Last Respects. Yeah, that also makes sense. But I'm bulky Charizard. But yeah, both Pokemon go down. But the most important part about this turn, despite both Pokemon going down, is that I set up the Tailwind. So this means I can I'm faster than Sylveon on the King Gambit, and I'm able to Iron Head it, and I'm able to just press Blizzard. This is why Dual Weather is really strong too. The potential output of Dual Weather shown here. And now instead of Freeze Ray, I just press Blizzard, because I don't think Iron Head KOs Sylveon. I don't think just an Iron Head will kill Sylveon. I'm no damage calc god, so I could be wrong. I could be indeed wrong. This team is very similar to Big Six, which I like. Okay, you protect your Basculegion, sure. I don't really think this changes what I'm gonna do. I really don't think this changes what I'm gonna do. I think I just run the same play again. I think this is just like, there's zero flaws to this play, but the reason why is He just wants to solo Tailwind. It makes sense why he presses Protect there. But this is like the consistent play to win. I don't need to overthink the Sucker Punch or anything. Iron Head should do 70% unless if all in bulk. Should, yeah. That's why I want to play Blizzard here. Basculetion's going for that double. he's fishing for the double. Homeboy is fishing for the double protects. Now I think that's in range for Iron Head, and we snipe the KO. Dude, low-key, I wanna climb the champion tier. I wanna climb the champion tier really badly. I don't, but like I'm using this account for everything, so I'm low-key like losing a lot of elo too. We're gaining elo and we're losing a lot of elo. Oh, we're just shy of Master Ball 2. Do it next season, MC? I mean, I can do it this season. I can 100%. There's enough time for this season. It's just that I would need to create another account for like me just trolling and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can definitely do it this season. I have enough teams that I can play. Like I can, for example, I can play Big Six. Like Big Six is probably what I would play. But low key, like okay, like as much as I want to play Big Six, but the thing is like, I feel like everyone already knows what Big Six does. So I think in closed team sheet, running something a bit weird is kind of fun too. Running something a little bit different. But no, but I think this season can be very possible. There's like 28 days. There's enough days in the season. Like, personally, like I think it'd take like a 2-week climb. Not even a 2-week climb. Okay, what am I looking at? What am I looking at here? What the heck am I looking at? Yo, what's up, Big C? How you doing? I'm looking at a team and a half. I think dual weather here is very effective. Yeah, exactly. I even have a video on how to counter the Big Six. I'm pretty sure, at least. I've released so many videos, I actually don't remember if I do. I kind of just like the Glamora lead. I like the Whimsicott Glamora lead. I want to bring Ninetales because his team is very sand reliant. And just King Gambit's really nice at dealing damage to his team. Let's run it. So like I think running something a little off course, a little different, I think would be a lot better instead of Big Six. Mega Evolution successor. But like Big Six is like the team I'm most comfortable with. Interesting. This could be what the heck? I'm in a better position if I double protect. If you fake out or sword stance, I can punish it anyways. So I'm pretty happy with this play. Like, I think Scizor is the bigger problem, so I'm gonna Encore the Scizor. It's just Bullet Punch. Into Glamora. He's gonna deal some damage at least. That's good. It's Dire Claw. Okay. He is jumping the gun here. I'm gonna go King Gambit. I'm gonna Earth Power, but I think this Scizor is gonna be a bigger problem though. I think. So I think pressing Power Gem might be a little better. Both Pokemon are actually pretty big problems. I'm gonna take out the Sneasler first. This is when Fate is useful, exactly. Imagine he had Fate there, I'd be so sad. I'm pretty sure Scizor that's not Mega Evolved does not KO Glamora with Bullet Punch. Yeah, okay. Not even close. Here's the Dire Claw. And here's the Earth Power. Beauty, 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 beauty. Beautiful. That Sneasler was probably on Burden. The double protect was really nice. Really, really nice tech. Now the thing I'm worried about is CC on the Scizor. Does Scizor have CC? And this is Tyranitar swapping. What does Big Kimmo do? Big Kimmo, me? I like to play Pokemon. I'm a gamer. Bro's taking a sweet time. This making me think it's Gengar at the back. Oh, Como? Oh. It resists rain and helps with our Caledon matchup. That's what the main niche of Como is. Okay, because he brought Excadrill in, I feel like this is just like Tyranitar at the back, no? I feel like this is like the most obvious Tyranitar swap. So I'm gonna Spiky Shield on the Glimmora. And Sucker Punch the... Yeah. He doesn't switch. Ooh. He doesn't switch. That's... Dude, I don't understand some players. I really don't. I'm slowly chipping down the Scizor. High horsepower. Doesn't pick up the KO. Will I let both Pokemon go down is the question. Do I think he's gonna protect on his Excadrill? Judging based off past circumstances, no. I'm gonna protect my Kingambit actually. I'm gonna scout what he does. He's just non-stop pressing Bullet Punch into my Glimmora slot, so I'll let it go down. Okay, Homeboy just likes pressing moves. He does not like pressing Protect. He does not like pressing Protect. So I think I'm freely able to go Whimsicott. I'll hit the Fast Sucker onto the Excadrill, and I will just Tailwind. Your opponent is a bit scared to switch, I guess. Yeah, it feels like... Okay, speaking of switching... Speaking of switching... I think this Scizor is a problem, low-key. I think this Scizor is a little bit of a problem, though. My whole team just loses to, this Bullet Punch. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, this is a cool play. I'm encoring the Scizor. I encore the Scizor without a doubt. Into Bug Bite, into both of these Pokemon. I can't let him Bullet Punch into Double Fairy. Maybe Glimmora can be a second... it is my secondary Mega, but it's just like the Tyranitar is... I'm a bit scared of the Tyranitar. So I wanted to bring Glimmora. Use a Sandstorm. We encore him in a Bug Bite at least. And we still land the Blizzard. But yeah, that does no damage to the T-Tar. Oh my god, we get the freeze on Scizor. I didn't even need to encore it. Rock Slide. Okay. Okay. I play this team and I usually bring Como in the Sand matchup over Ninetales. I think the Como makes a lot more sense. I think the Como does make a lot more sense, I can't lie. Legit the most useless freeze. I think when Komo was a little better, but the problem is, do you just give up the weather then? Because I feel like you just give up the weather if you bring Komo. Guys, I'm not out of this yet. They will, Komo will Clanging Steels, but this is Life Orb, so we don't need that. Ooh. Never mind. You have Prankster Tailwind, you don't need weather change. I feel like a lot of my Pokemon is special attackers, though. Into a T-Tar? Okay, let's move on. I'm not really comfortable using the Komo yet. Bank School. I guess Charizard and Ninetales both have a really bad matchup in the T-Tar. Yeah, I usually give up weather since Glomoran can get, but don't take shit from sand. Yeah, what is T-Tar gonna do to Komo? Or a Sphere, man? Dude, he's gonna Terra Ghost, guys. What are you talking about? Guess he's gonna Terra Ghost. Okay. This is without a doubt a Gengar lead. I'm pretty sure this should be like it's either Gengar Incin or Gengar Vivillon. We just don't know which lead is gonna be exactly. Gengar, You better not lose to Perish. I'll try not to. I'll try not to. Dude, but Perish is kind of scary, though. I'm actually gonna bring Whimsicott lead. I think Ninetales is pretty strong. This is not strong at all, but he brings Zard. I'm gonna lead the Komo Glamora. I think this is a pretty decent lead. I can just spam Clangorous Scales. If he goes Vivillon, it will Tailwind Clangorous Scales. Dude. Oh yeah, mine also has mine also has Overcoat too. Well, this doesn't look like Perish. This looks like Rain Mode. This indeed looks like Rain Mode. Wait, Overcoat is Overcoat. I'm immune to powder moves with Overcoat, no? So I'm immune to both sleep powders. Ooh. Ooh, wait, this is really good. I just realized I'm immune to sleep powder on both Pokemon. Is it that nifty? Is this the Choice Scarf set? Is this the Choice Scarf Vivillon set? We'll see if this is Choice Scarf. Yeah, not the Hurricane, not the Hurricane. Is this Choice Scarf Vivillon? It is Choice Scarf Vivillon. That's most definitely Choice Scarf Vivillon. This can be Ice Punch into either slot. I think he just brought his Rain Mode, so he's Politoed at the back. Politoed is slower than Ninetales, so I can't go into Politoed right now. Actually, I just have Charizard. This should be Politoed or Caledon at the back. Here's the Arcaludon. Here is the Arcaludon. I'm okay Mega Evolving. The reason why I'm okay Mega Evolving is because I have the Ninetales at the back. I'm able to just go into Ninetales. I'm okay doing this. No swap. I can definitely see a Protect in one of his angles, but the thing is I can just Encore if it's double Protect. I just need to hit the 50-50 on... I think it's the Bridge who stays in. Next turn. Actually... Who do I think he's gonna go into right now? Do I think it's the Swampert who swaps, or do I think it's the bridge? Do I think it's the Swampert or the bridge? I think it's more the bridge. I'd rather protect. It is the bridge. Okay, we got him an Encore. We did get him an Encore, which is really big. We protected just in case of the Electro Shots, or just in case if he swaps out the bridge. But now we have him trapped in Encore, and this is the really cool thing about Dual Weather. Is because now I can just bring Ninetales in. And it kind of shuts down his rain core. I don't have Tailwind, or do I have one more turn of Tailwind? Do I think this is a swap into Swampert? I'm just gonna hit the Politoed. Because this Arcaldon can just press Protect anyways. And it seems like it did. No, it didn't. And I can just set up another Tailwind, and I can look to Freeze Dry. I really like this position. That's a really, really bulky boy, though. Use the Weather Ball. Damn, no damage. No damage. Now my Tailwind petered out, but the great thing about this is I have double weather. I control the weather. I'm able to Freeze Dry the Swampert, and I'm just able to Tailwind again. I mean, okay, well, in hindsight, sure, Dolphin. In hindsight, sure, but, yeah, in hindsight, sure, but the thing is, it was water at that point. Oh, your Restream is the desktop version. Yes, I also have, like, on the top right, a small vertical little thing, too, now. On the top right of the screen. Okay, we get the Tailwind set off again. This is just a positional battle. Legit just a positional battle. Can I just double this Swampert slot? I think it's much safer to just press Protect. I low-key just want to double the Swampert slot. Just punish the swap. He already protected. This should just deal a lot of damage. How much damage does this do? The Moonblast. That Politoed looks like it got splashed with watercolor. Oh. Ooh, that's a bulky Politoed. That is a bulky Politoed. This is an Electro Shot into probably my Ninetales slot. Bro, they just mix some color. Dude, I don't understand how they make shinies. Is it an algorithm? Is it not an algorithm? I was wondering why I was watching Restream, but it seemed like you were like, gotcha. Also, how you doing, Alyssa? Also, I hope your name is Alyssa, because I've just been calling you Alyssa. It is Electro Shot. What if I just disable it? What if I just disable him? I'm just gonna... Actually, I'm gonna Encore him. Ooh. I'm gonna Encore him. My name is just Aless, but at this point anything works. Got you. Aless. Okay, we pick up the KO here. The reason why we wanted the Electro Shot Encore is because I'm pretty sure he wants to Flash Cannon my Ninetales. And I'm pretty sure... Ooh, I can also disable him next turn if my Ninetales lives, forcing him to struggle. And then I'm able to go into Charizard on the Whimsicott slot. This is really good. It was an algorithm. It's actually Artist now? Really? It still KOs Ninetales, unfortunately. I didn't know it was Artist now. Hold on, did I? No, Electro Shot is 2 turns. Electro Shot is 2 turns. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. I thought I messed up a little here. But Electro Shot is 2 turns. I'm gonna Solar Beam Moonblast. 1 more turn of Tailwind. 2 more turns of Encore. That's okay. Oh my god. Do you see that Whimsicott damage? I think shiny Pokemon are random colors, but some shinies are made like that, like Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon, Shiny, Pick. Ooh, that's a really cool. That's really cool. Wait. He didn't get stamina boost. Am I He didn't get a stamina boost, right guys? This is Stalwart Archaludon? I don't think this is Sturdy Archaludon. This is Stalwart Archaludon? Because I'm pretty sure he didn't get the boost. And we seal the deal with this Moonblast. This team runs Sturdy, especially bulky. Ooh, yeah, Sturdy because of Parish team. That makes a lot of sense, actually. The Parish team. You want to run the Sturdy so you can live an attack. I forgot. Hey! Oh, we're so close to Master Ball 2. We're very, very close to Master Ball 2. Very close. We'll honestly probably hit Master Ball 2 tonight. Cobes. Oh yeah, I was thinking like, I want to do a Pokemon Champion, or a Pokemon Champion tier run. Oh. This is kind of funny, isn't it? Ooh, this is kind of funny, isn't it? The mirror matchup. Who would have thought? Okay, let's talk about the mirror matchup. Well, Glimmora is just really good. The Glimmora is just really good here. Like, holy Glimmora. Like, Glimmora Whimsicott undoubtedly is the best lead. I need to bring Kingambit Komao? I don't really care too much about Ninetales. I think Glimmora Whimsicott is undoubtedly the best lead, and like Kingambit Komao. Where'd you get this team from? It's hit rank 8 in Victory Road like a month ago. I did not make this team, Neo. This team hit rank 8 on Victory Road. I don't make most of my teams. I think I've made like 2 of my teams. But I'm gonna feature this tomorrow at like 3 or 4 p.m. EST. I don't agree with this lead. On his end. I think it's undoubtedly Glimmora lead. Because I know I outspeed. What's up, bro? Is this a new Modern Warfare game? Yes, it is. Do I think this is Protect? I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna Protect. Mainly because I think he knows I can punish with Encore. We should have the same Pokemon. What's my rank? I am like Master Ball 3 right now, about to hit Master Ball 2 if I win this game, Ban Games. We might be hitting Master Ball 2. I low-key want to hit Champion tier though. That's a goal of mine. Champion tier gaming. I think my best team was my Mega Swampert at the start of regulation. Yo, let's go, Neo. It is legit the perfect matchup. Dude, look how huge. Dude, how big. Dude, look at the size comparison to his Charizard and my Glimmora. Why is my Glimmora 10 times larger than his Charizard? What the heck? Dude, the size difference goes crazy. No? Well, his Charizard's dead. GG's. What could be the weakness of this team? I think there's a lot. This team has a lot of ground weaknesses. So having like a Garchomp could be like a really, really big weakness. A grounded rock weakness. Look, once I get to champion, the less fun I'm having. Really? Dude, I'll be honest, I just have fun playing. I don't really think about it too much. I just, have some fun, call it a day. Okay. What do I think it's gonna be? Do I think it's Sucker Punch? I think this is Sucker Punch. I'm gonna try and Encore the Glamora. Oh, the 50-50. I can never win the Encore 50-50s. I can legit never win the Encore 50-50s on Glamora. It's so sad. It's actually so sad, but I don't know why he did not bring Glamora. I was gonna say that you probably can guarantee punish the Whimsicott with Sludge Bomb, but I realize he can't protect because Charizard Encore. Exactly. Exactly. I know, dude, this Glamora has to be like extra large size or something. VFFs. Let's go! I Spiky Shield going to King Gambit probably. Crazy first turn. When your silly team is finding way too much sex, this guy's still on the team. Exactly. Exactly, Dolphin. Hey, we're Master Ball 2! I'll be honest, like, I don't really take the ladder too seriously. So, like, I don't care what rank I am. And I think that's, like, a mindset you should maybe try to adopt, Dolphin. Because I know you're trying to make it a champion tier, but, like, I think just learning from every game is very important too. DGMS want to thank you. Guys, this is another Glamora game if I say so myself. This is another Glamora game. But I'm gonna do something a little interesting. I'm just gonna lead this. I think I'm like totally okay against the big six. We go King Gambit. I don't like Komao here. Komao just loses to Double Fairy and it's really tough. Charizard, I can bring Charizard, but I think Glamora is just the more consistent option. So we're gonna try the Glamora. Because Glamora Whimsicott is literally here to counter the big six. If he leads Charizard Garchomp, I can protect Glamora into Moonblast on the Garchomp. So I'm like okay with that. When I get too high, start making sillier teams. They aren't focused on Komao. It's a stealth pick. True. But I'm not bringing the Komao, unfortunately. Is the counter for Raichu, Wide, and Staraptor teams Glamora Whimsicott? I think that makes sense to me. Glamora Whimsicott, but I think there's still counterplay to it. Like a fake out CC could make the Staraptor very tanky on turn 1. Or even like a fake out Tailwind with the Staraptor too. Actually, you can't Tailwind because I'm Encore on Whimsicott. Oh yeah, guys, I'm so broke in the game because I bought everything. It is Charizard. Now I think this turn 1's gonna be a little bit different. Also, yeah, this is why you hear Gen 3 music. I think this turn 1's gonna be a little different. I don't want to power... No, I'm gonna power gem this. Whoa, 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 whoa. I have Encore pressure anyways. About every item in the game is 160 VP. I think I spent 60k VP today. Just buying everything in the shop. In terms of like just battle items. But yeah, this is the same position as the previous game. Where I just have a very good lead. Just have a very, 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 very good lead, and I love this lead. The only thing is, like, I just can't lose the 50-50 if I want to. Bro, dude, do these guys not know the speed of Mega Glamora? I think these guys don't know the speed of Mega Glamora. It's one base power faster than Charizard. Unless it's a Jolly Charizard, my Glamora outspeeds. Wait, can you Encore Fake Out? You can Encore the Fake Out, actually. You're right about that. I'm just used to having the Fake Out on the Incineroar. Dude, these guys do not know. Like, do these guys just not know about speed tiers? Um, Unfortunate reality is that I need to look to 50-50 the Encore again. But surely I win this one, no? This could also be Protect on the Whimsicott. I'm gonna 50-50 this. I think this is more Earthquake than Rock Slide. And then I'm in a very good Blizzard position anyways. There's the Protect. There's the Protect. This is Protect Earthquake. He wants to keep the Focus Sash intact. And actually, I think next turn I want to... I can Encore both Pokemon here. But I think to cover for the Garchomp Protect, I'd rather just Encore his opposing Whimsicott. I'm in a very good position to press Blizzard and Encore. And since this is a Timid on the Alola Ninetales, I outspeed Garchomp. Whimsicotts are the new game designing sphere. True. I don't think this Encore matters that much, though. I only grinded VP to buy all the held items. Bro, yeah, no, I literally need all the held items, man. I need them. I had to make sure I max out this game before the new regulation comes out. The best prankster Pokemon of all time? I disagree. Murkrow is my favorite. Eviolite Murkrow in Regulation A of Scarlet and Violet. No, I'm kidding. Whimsicott is definitely the best. Oh my god, this is a game deciding Encore. If I get the Encore, I win. Okay, the reason why this is game deciding is I can just Encore his Garchomp now. The 50-50! The 50-50 works in my favor because I can Encore his Garchomp. Even if he switches, it's whatever. I'd rather just guarantee, because I think I just win this game. He needs both Pokemon swapped out right now. He needs both Pokemon swapped out. Otherwise, I'm going to Encore the Garchomp. And now we're just Blizzard and then Encore the Garchomp. Like, I feel like he swaps his Garchomp, but I just want to cover this. And also, if he swaps out his Garchomp, I have Tailwind advantage next turn. I can set up Tailwind. Yes, you led your Protect. There it is. So this is the value. This is the reason why Encore is one of the strongest moves in the game. You're seeing it right now. You're seeing this right now. And now I have Tailwind advantage for whatever Pokemon he has next. The best Prankster Pokemon of all time. I ran Rain Dance Murkrow with Arc. Dude, that's crazy. That's some crazy tech. I just loved running Murkrow because of Haze on Dondozo. At this point, the meta is a counter of counter, and so exactly. That is the meta. What's this? He has one more Encore. Yeah, I might as well just Blizzard. And Tailwind. Tailwind covers for Choice Scarf Basculegion with last respects. No double Protect. Yeah, this is legit the value of Encore. This should be last respects on the Basculegion. But thankfully I do have literally all my Pokemon at the back to deal with this thing. Crit on Whimsicott mattered so much, by the way. I'm on 11 Windstreak with Mega Ampharos, Mega Ball Trick Room team in Master Ball 2. Ooh, I think I featured that team on the channel. That was a fun team to play with, I will say, Blue Jay. It's like the Farigiraf... I'm trying to remember this team. Farigiraf, Staraptor, and then Ninetales, Ampharos, Ensign, and then +1. I just don't remember what the +1 is. Yo, what's up, Leonardo? How you doing? Is the number of anti-meta teams in Regulation MB normal for the game? I don't know if I would... I think... yes, given the fact the meta is so centralized. And what I mean by that is because Charizard is so used, I think Charizard has a lot of weaknesses to it. So I think there's a lot of different ways you can handle the Charizard. We've seen it with the Tyranitar. We've also seen it with the Mega Raichu Y. And so I think it's because Charizard is the main Pokemon. This is the first time I've been investing in something competitive. There been so many anti-meta teams. Also, I think it's because it's a new game. People are like hyped to play this new game too. I use Scarf, Final Gambler, Raptor, Torkoal, Ferrari, Primarina. Yes. Okay, that's not the team I was thinking about, but you have a very similar core to my team that I featured. But like for example, in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet in the Miraidon meta and Regulation I am pretty sure, or Regulation I, like, we did not have that many anti-meta options. And I don't know, because I don't know. I don't know why, but I think it's just Miraidon, Calyrex, Icehander was undoubtedly the best two Pokemon. Again. Actually, Charizard's not even that bad here. I do kind of like Charizard. Just give me a better magic and a Scizor. Because if I can go into, I can get like Kingambit Ninetales. Or I can even go Kommo here. I prefer Ninetales. I prefer Kommo, I like. But yeah, no, I think the meta has been so interesting in Pokemon Champions. It's been so much different. We went from Garchomp, Whimsicott, like Arc, many more. It's genuinely mind-boggling how many viable teams are there in this rank. And like, I kind of building off that point, I hate the narrative of people saying the meta is too centralized. Because I personally don't think the meta is centralized. Because look at how many teams are popping up now. There's so many strong teams that are popping up. Can this ever be dual wing beat, or is this rock slide? There's so many things that can be here. This can be so many different things. But I just don't want Charizard on the field, that's what I know for sure. We've also seen Wims Basque, we've seen the dual weather team, we've seen the sand team, we've seen snow teams, we've seen so much shit. I think this is like rock slide bullet punch, if I were to assume. A lot of people are running Scizor now too, I realized. Ooh. Guess you can encore that unless you do Wing Beat my Whimsicott. Unless you do Wing Beat my Whims? No. Well. Encore. Encore. You know who's gonna press the encore. I think most people keep seeing similar 2 to 3 Pokemon core and they assume the meta is stagnant. But the EV fluctuation support Pokemon is exactly. Like, we've seen max, like, we started with max special attack, max speed, Charizard, Jolly, or Timid Nature, or even Modest Nature. Now we're seeing 30 HP, 30 defense, Charizard with one or 5 EVs in the special attack for the special attack bump. Like, every Charizard it feels like so much different. I get the Iron Head off on this. Boom! Bye-bye. Say goodbye to his Mega Evolution. Setting up one Tailwind, I don't think it's worth it. Really, only Charizard, Whimsicott, Chomp, and Weather Setters have consistently stayed at the top. Exactly, yeah. I think like Basculegion also stayed at the top too. Basculegion, Sinisha. There's a few more Pokemon that stayed at the top. I just want to get Charizard in. I really just want to get Charizard in. Into a CC? I'm gonna protect to see if I can punish anything on his side. Like if he fakes out or anything. Why is Sneasler so slow? Dude, you should have seen Glamora Charizard like last game. More SD. Whenever picking the Pokemon that entered the battle, what should I be thinking? As I'm thinking that Charizard has 2 things that can kill your Pokemon on your opponent's team. I think what you're saying is how do I know I'm gonna pick this close combat? I think you're asking like, how do I know um, when to pick leads and whatnot? And I think the best option is like the game plan. Like, of course, okay. If we're looking at his team, like I do like Lamora, but if I bring Lamora, I really struggle with both. I struggle with Scizor. So my game plan going into this is bringing the Charizard, and then, well, in this game specifically, bringing the Charizard because King Gambit and Komao can actually just deal with King Gambit's just a solid defensive switch in for the Aerodactyl because it typically doesn't run any hold on. It typically doesn't run any moves super effective to King Gambit. What, right? This is Master Ball 2 Blaziken Knight. There's the Bullet Punch. Oh my god, that still does so much damage. Wait, Guys, I forgot to Mega my Charizard. I forgot to Mega my Charizard. I'm an idiot. I forgot to Mega my Charizard. I should have picked up the Oh my god. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. Okay. I think I still win this, like, regardless. I still think I win this regardless, but it's just a different line. I just need to run a different line. I always think what impacts most against my opponents, but I think hyper offensively. I think you should think defensively as well. Like, what can my opponents do against my Pokemon? Because if you run 4 Pokemon, they're all weak to ground, and there's a Garchomp, then you're freaking cooked, no? CC picks up the KO. It's all good. I have a different line I can bring. Here's the Shadow Ball. I think here's his Tailwind going down. Oh my god, W Defiant! W Defiant Goldingo. I go into Whimsicott, I Sucker Punch Sneasler, and then... Yeah, okay, yeah, that game's over. The reason why that game's over, even though I did a Mega Evolve, is because I go into Whimsicott, I Sucker Punch Sneasler, I press Tailwind, and then I just have Charizard who Heat Wave or Weather Balls. Yeah, I understand those basic weaknesses, but not anticipating coverage moves like 3-star Ninetales into my brain team. Honestly, fair enough. I think it's like, I also just spend so much time in the, like, to do my meta reports and stuff. Like, I'm spending so much time in, like, the data that I know the like, how often certain moves run on certain Pokemon. No Mega for Orphan, true, very true. Sure. Okay, this is the meta team. This is the meta team. The current viral team. How do I want to play this? I think Lamora is probably the better Pokemon to play with here. Bringing Komao seems a little scary against his team. Same with bringing Ninetales. But I think Komao generally is just the better Pokemon to bring. Oh, how do you like the Komao? I think Komao is good. I think I enjoy the Komao. I just sometimes don't know when to bring it. I've been seeing this team a lot. This team yeah, no, this team has been dominating ladder a lot. Sometimes I rely on calcs too much that I lose to crits. I mean, to be fair, it's a 1 in 24%, 1 in 24 chance, so I wouldn't be too like sad about it. Surely he doesn't fake out here. I'm gonna double protect. If he fake out, it won a tournament, right? It placed highly in a lot of tournaments. I don't think it won a tournament. I should know because I did a meta report about it on my channel. But I wrote that like 4 days ago. Let me check my meta report video. Meta report 6. If this is fake out on the Raichu, I'm like very happy. I can own for that. Oh yeah, it's won quite a lot of turn. Oh no, you know what it was? It placed. Yeah, it's won a lot of tournaments overseas, but it placed 5th place by one of the most iconic Japanese players on the ladder. That's what it was. Is this Arcanine? Arcanine's Focus Sash. I'm gonna make a weird play, and I'm gonna double the Arcanine. Show me a Raichu swap, please. Yeah, Suika is like one of the most iconic Japanese players. Him not running... Okay, this is crazy. Him not swapping his Raichu out is crazy. Dude, look how big my Glimmora is. Look how big my Glimmora is. I think I lose this game now. I did not make the right turn call. I mean, the game's not lost, but... Hold on. Don't para! Please don't para! Do not para! Please, 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 let's go! Woo! Not even close. Yo, I didn't evolve my Shiny Hisuian Growlithe because I think the Shiny Evo Hisuian... Oh no! Hey, you can find another Hisuian Arcanine, no? How did you manage to figure out Crit is 1 in 24? Because it changed the Pokemon Champions. Crit, I'm pretty sure... Crit used to be, I'm pretty sure, 1 in 16. It changed the Pokemon Champion to be 1 in 24. My Glimmora is gonna go down. Wait, what if I double protect? Dude, if he Trick Rooms... I feel like he... I'm gonna cover for Trick Room. I'd be very happy if he Trick Rooms. I think there's just like Psychic +1. Please Trick Room? Okay, no. Okay. I mean, that's a good attempt. That's a good attempt. I'll just Tailwind then. Literally, yeah, Glimmora. Dude, you guys can't even see the other Pokemon. You guys legit cannot see the other Pokemon because of Glimmora. You can't even see the huge-ass Farigiraf. I let both Pokemon go down, I set up the Tailwind, and I hope that he doesn't press... I just hope that he doesn't press Trick Room this turn, I guess. And if he does press Trick Room, like, a respect to you. All my respect goes to you. If he presses Trick Room this turn, like, he should win the game. If he pressed Trick Room this turn, he should win the game. And given the fact he Focus Blast, I think he might have pressed Trick Room. No, he didn't. Okay. Okay, cool. Woo! Okay. Gambit... Kommo-o. Oh. This is a dilemma now. I need to take out Raichu. But if he presses Trick Room, I'm just a sad man. I'm just a sad man if he presses Trick Room. I think it's most likely he just presses Trick Room here. I'm gonna make a risky turn. How much damage? Good damage, honestly. Solid damage. There's no Volt Switch on the Raichu, guys. No Volt Switch. Yeah, I'm just a sad guy. Oh right, about the Sinistra v Blastoise matchup yesterday, I checked EVs, and I was one EV to live, or it was EV to live one Dark Pulse. I guess I didn't remember that I got for a rip. This game is good as over. Psychic into Zap Cannon, or Psychic into Focus Blast. Oh. Because I'm under Tailwind, there's no way you outspeed the Raichu. Stuff. Am I Master Ball 3? I lost a Richie. Guys, that's Wolf. I swear to God, that's Wolf. Source, trust me, bro. I'm still Master Ball 2. Actually, dude, my placing is really good. Him not switching was either insanely a good ego call. Okay, I was like thinking about that, right? I was thinking about it. And I think the reason why he didn't is because okay. If I think the reason why he didn't swap out Raichu is because if I Encore Raichu, the Raichu, actually he head smashed Whimsicott, so that makes no sense. If he head smashed the Glimmora, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, I don't know, bro. I actually don't know. Let's focus on this game. But guys, Glimmora value. Glimmora value. Am I right? Am I right or am I right? Glimmora value. Yo, I appreciate the follow. Big 5 plus Metagross, exactly. I'm mad that Raichu's tail is all goofy. Guys, okay, guys. Yash, I also appreciate the follow. Guys, do you guys remember when people said Raichu X was gonna be the meta? Like, isn't that freaking crazy? I've legit seen 0 Raichu X's. We'll just leave it as a strange play and move on. Yeah, no, exactly. I think it... Yeah, we're just gonna leave it a strange play. Metagross is undoubtedly the... okay, I'm gonna Tailwind and hit the Metagross. Metagross is the threat. Metagross is 100% the threat. Dude, what happened to our boy Raichu? Legit, what happened to our boy Raichu Y? Or Raichu X? Okay, so the turn order is gonna go Tailwind, and then I Earth Power Metagross, and then he Tailwinds, and then he probably does his move on Metagross. That's probably the turn order. I'm leaning that this is like Focus Sash Aerodactyl. This is adaptability super effective. Lives. Ooh, he's trying to look for double KO. Dude, my Glimmora is still bigger than his Metagross. Stomping Tantrum? Stomping Tantrum? Zen Headbutt? Psychic Bangs. Okay. I have Tailwind advantage, but I don't think this is enough. Oh. Bullet Punch is one hell of a move. Bullet Punch is one hell of a move. That's why I Sucker Punch it. That's why I Sucker Punch. Oh, dude, how... 95... What is Mega Metagross's max speed? With Adamant? Metagross. Max speed. 162. Okay. I can Sucker Punch it. Not letting a Bullet Punch here at all. Can't let him Bullet Punch. Rising Voltage is not that good. I think it's not that good with the current Pokemon around. He's trying to Blizzard match. There's the Focus Sash. This is most likely, or he's trying to Match Tailwind right now, Stagger Tailwinds. Oh my god. Oh, what? But he can thaw out on turn 1? Oh no, so 1 and 3. I hit the 1 in 10 and then he hit the 1 in 3. What the heck? What the heck? What? Okay, I did not expect that. I have to be careful of Rock Slide. I feel like I have to Sucker Punch this. As much as I don't want to. I could have sworn I saw a video on why X2 was better than... but I've only seen Y2 so far. Raichu X... Oh, well, say goodbye. Say goodbye to my, Mike and Gambit. I think X seems like more of a supportive Pokemon. That's what people speculated, but I think people, Zap Cannon is just feels like so much more supportive move, I think, now. As in, with the paralysis. So I think that's why Raichu Y is being used a lot more. And like, because Raichu Y has better overall stats too, you can invest those stats into like you can invest those stats into more bulk too on Raichu Y. I think X is okay. No, that was dude. What's good, Talon? How you doing? He got better RNG, but I'm gonna get better RNG here. He has 2 more turns of Tailwind, right? 1 more turn of Tailwind. Wait, did I not win this? 2 more turns of Snow? Ooh. Let's see if he calls this correctly. I protect and then he needs to double protect and hope I miss my Blizzard. Yeah. He needs to like hope I miss the Blizzard. Or he needs to double protect here first. And then hope I miss the Blizzard. On either Pokemon. Because there's 1 more turn of Snow. My Ninetales is the fastest. I think he's calling it. This is why this is Master Ball 2 gameplay. Okay. I just need a Blizzard to KO. If you do get the double, please don't pull a Pyroar. Please don't pull a Pyroar. Please. Oh my god, I hit both. Oh my god, I hit both. Dude, this Pokemon is better than Pyroar. This Pokemon, he hits to 70% Blizzard twice, whereas Pyroar is 90% accurate moves. This Ninetales can't be real. This Ninetales cannot be real. I'm putting all my Sleep Dire Claw luck on this. Well, I guess you're not getting Sleep Dire Claws anymore, Talon. Oh my god. Oh my god, bless. Honestly, I think Raichu has more flexibility than S2. I feel like that decided which Mega gets played. I also think Raichu X is kind of awkward to play right now too. Because with Raichu X, you want to bring like Archaludon and also Raichu X, but they're also both weak to ground. And the reason why I want to bring that was like the big Raichu X game, which was the Archaludon plus Raichu X, because you just power up the Electro Shot, and then you have to bring something like the Pelipper. Do I like Charizard? I just like Charizard here. Charizard Whims, Ninetales, covers like basically everything. I need to swap for Delphox. To King Gambit value? Holy moly. I legit stole that game from him. Okay, low key though, Clamorva doesn't even seem that bad. Power Gem, Earth Power, Power Gem. I low key want Como. Oh. No. Once AV gets added to Archaludon, is it gonna see? I think AV is gonna replace Leftovers Archaludon. I think it will replace Leftovers Archaludon. I think it's because it's Archaludon's biggest weakness. Although, because okay, AV was his most common item in Scarlet and Violet, but the only thing that Archaludon doesn't have now is Body Press. So yeah, that's kind of sad. No Body Press. Ninetales. Kingambit. I like a Ninetales swap. Into Protect. But do you take AV or Caldon over AV Incin if it gets U-turn? Incineroar does get U-turn. AV Incin was used on like 20% of teams when it was legal. Okay, now I can Encore him into Fake Out, and I can look to Blizzard. I love this position. Really happy with this. Also, it'd be good to see what set this Garchomp is. AV Incineroar is only really played in high power level formats. So like, for example, just legendary formats. Or like, commonly seen. I'm gonna make the most obvious play, see how he reacts to it. I can delay Tailwind for 1 turn. I can indeed delay Tailwind for 1 turn. Okay, I guess he wants to get the Encore treatment. I guess he's getting the double Encore treatment. Actually... Hold on. I can just predict a switch somewhere. I can just press Blizzard and predict a switch somewhere. I can like Moonblast and then predict a switch. Just where... Kingambit could be an option. I'm not gonna Encore. This Garchomp's swapping out. Sneasler swaps. Does Garchomp swap? Garchomp swaps into Kingambit. Into Basculegion. This took an interesting turn. My Charizard is expendable. That's what I've realized. My Charizard is very, very expendable. I'm just gonna look to freeze dry this thing. And just press a Tailwind. I think this is a pretty simple turn. I want to KO Basculegion and get him out of here. I faced the Whimsicott Mega Gengar team in Pokeball, but my opponent couldn't figure out how to break through my team even though I left poorly. RIP. Wait, was it a Parish team? Did a Pokeball player just randomly pick up a Parish team? Like, alright. I'm just gonna pick this team, see what happens. Mega Delphox Heatwave is really good value here. But I think I'll get 1 kill. Unless this is Aqua Jet on Whimsicott. That's a smart option. No, it isn't. It's Heatwave. Yes, this is Master Ball 2 Talon. This is indeed Master Ball 2. I can barely get to Master Ball 4. I think I have a lot of experience in Pokemon 2. I've been playing singles for like 10 years. Less than 10 years. No burn? Thank you. Kingambit's really scary here. I'm gonna go Kingambit. He can go Garchomp. Or Sneasler also works. I'm gonna go into Charizard now. And protect my Whimsicott. I was a brand new player, had a 3 win streak in Pokemon, which I don't think is possible with performance services. I think those were the 2 bot games that you had to play in Master Ball, no? Like, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, I can Encore that. I can Encore that one. Ooh. Oh, so many encores, so many encores, so many choices. So many choices. And he can only swap one Pokemon. I'm gonna encore the Delphox. I think Delphox is a bigger problem. Can bots get winter? No. Bots, do they? I'm pretty sure they do have megas. Ooh, so many choices. Just don't miss the heat wave on the Sneasler, please. Just don't miss the heat wave on the Sneasler. He lands a double protect. Does he land the triple? Does he land the triple? If this misses Sneasler, it's pretty bad. Okay, this should KO. Woof. Now it's Garchomp. I need to keep Whimsicott alive. I protect. Actually, I want to Moonblast Garchomp though. I low-key just want to Moonblast Garchomp. Sure, we'll just Moonblast. We'll just Moonblast Garchomp. I have one more turn of Tailwind up. I've never seen proc on Whims before. Sometimes I think I'm smart, but in reality I'm not. What do you mean? Proc? Like the Focus Sash? How much damage does this do to Garchomp? Ooh, the Heat Wave. Please don't miss. Just don't miss the Charizard. It's game. It's game. I press Tailwind, I press Encore next turn, and then it's over. His Encore ended, and his Encore is about ends next turn. The value of Encore goes crazy. You have one more turn of Encore? Yep. Okay. I can Tailwind. Yep. Protect, and I think I know everything, but I actually don't, and it makes me lose games. Yo, you should make moves that are middle ground moves, not like crazy swing moves. I think he was a brand new player because he actually knew how to press Encore twice instead of Moonblast spamming with the default set. But I don't think it's a new team if they have Whimsicott, actually. I don't think I've seen a Whimsicott with Prankster on a bot team. Also, what team are you running, Talon? Oh, weird ass team. I like Gomora, but if he brings Blastoise, I'm like a bit scared. Actually, I can just lead Gomora. If I had lead Gomora Whimsicott, I'm afraid of Instant lead. Instant Goldingo lead is scary. I can lead King Gambit, which neutralizes that, but it just gives me a worse matchup with the Garchomp. I'm gonna lead the Whimsicott Gomora. I'm gonna bring the Komao, and then I'm also gonna bring the King Gambit to just resist just a bunch of attacks. But yeah, what team are you running, Talon? What is your team that you're running? I only get punished by Goldengo instant lead here, or even Blastoise. Blastoise kind of scary. Medicham, Aegislash, Delphox, Vanillish, Whims, Milotic. I think Mega Medicham isn't the greatest Mega to use if I'm being like, very honest with you. I think if you ran something that's not Mega Medicham, I think you'd be able to climb higher without a doubt. That's my opinion on things, at least. I think you'd easily be able to climb higher, but I just don't think Mega Medicham is that strong of an option right now. Whimsicott Goldingo. Wow. Wow. Very similar lead. How crazy is that, huh? How crazy is that? I'm just gonna Tailwind Mega Earth Power. Goldingo's like my toughest matchup. I don't care if he presses Protect. Although I can't Encore Goldingo because of Good as Gold. Let's see if this is the Protect. No Protect. Let's see how much damage this Earth Power does. Onto this tiny ass Goldingo. Dude, look at this Goldingo. Dude. This is Choice Scarf Goldingo? This is Choice Scarf Goldingo. Right? Oh my god, this is Choice Scarf Goldingo? Okay, this... I was not expecting that. Actually, let me calc something. It might not have been Choice Scarf on Goldingo. If it's timid nature... Hold on, if it's timid Goldingo, what's its speed looking like? Oh my god, I lose the 50-50 every time! Okay. 136... What is this? Timid? 149? Oh my god, that damage. Wait, hold on. 149 timid? That is Choice Scarf Goldingo. Because max speed Goldingo hits 149. How funny, isn't it? I don't really want to go to Komao here, but I kind of have to. I just realized how quickly you climb. You had 1700, and at the top, tier 4, 5 would be. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I've climbed very quickly today. Or like, I'm not even like 7. I'm like 17, 1800. I'm like this high. I'm like Master Ball 2. Like, isn't that crazy? I feel like late season, like I'd still be Master Ball 4 right now, without a doubt. I want to double this Whims. I just want to protect, actually. You can Encore me, but it's okay. Actually, I should reposition the Whimsicott there, maybe. Maybe that would have been a little better. Going into the Whimsicotts. What do you do? Yeah, late season I feel like 1700 is like Master Ball 4 still. But I think it's because we're early season. Loving you using Spiritomb montage? Ain't no way. What is your Spiritomb doing? Will-O-Wisp? Foul Play? How you doing, montage? This is Aura Sphere? Water Spout? I kind of like that. This Moonblast into my Komao slot. There it is. Very good turn on my end. I'm able to look to Sucker Punch this. I can't Sucker Punch you Encores. Both Talon petered out. I'm gonna protect my King Gambit. Go into my own Whimsicott. Because he's probably gonna Aura Sphere the King Gambit slot or Encore here. There's a few things he can do. I think he Aura Spheres my King Gambit slot and Encores. I can also see Tailwind too. Tailwind Water Spout? That's also an option. I'll look to Sucker Punch. I'll look to Sucker Punch here. Probably my best course of action is to look to Sucker Punch this thing. And just Tailwind. I think you can pick up double KO here. Use the Goldingo. Use the Goldingo back. I'm just hoping the Sucker Punch does a lot of damage. And my King Gambit lives. That does not look like enough. I need King Gambit to live. I don't think it lives. Oh, that was a crit on King Gambit. I think it could have lived, but I don't know. Because this is Make It Rain now on his Pokemon. And my Whimsicott is dead. If I'm not wrong, Master Ball 3 is 1750. Yeah, I think it was around there for end of season, for sure. But it goes to show you how early season is so fraud-like. Look how high I'm climbing, even though I'm not like crazy high elo. I don't have to grind that much. Water spout, another water spout. Dude, I actually just can't believe I got cheesed. I can't believe I got cheesed by Choice Scarf Goldingo. Like how common is that? How common is that on Goldingo? Surely it's not the new meta. Right? Oh, it's actually kind of common. 27% of Goldingos. And then it's the second most used, but 27%. Life Orb is 38%. I didn't even know that. What's my elo? I don't know. I'm like Master Ball 2 though. Like 4,000? 6,000? 8,000? Somewhere around there. Big 6. This is what I love to see. This is what I love to see. This is what I love to see. The big 6. Mega Scovillain plus Spiritomb, Spicy Extract plus Roleplay plus Hex plus Burns. What the hell is that team montage? Is Big 6 still useful? Yes, it's still the most popular team in the game right now. It's still the most popular team in the game. We've been playing against, it is the most popular tournament team, so it is 100% usable. Well. Look what we have here. The Glimmora Whimsicott League just never fails me. This is the Big 6. This is the OG Big 6, guys. I guess the OG Big 6 doesn't have Whimsicott. Classic Big 6 Charm Y slot. Bro, we need a different name than Big 6. Alright, Chomp. Okay. I think my position is always the same. Ninetales into Tailwinds. No, I don't think still using the Big 6 right now is crazy. It's literally the most popular tournament team in the game. So I don't think it's crazy. There should be Tailwind Rock Slide or Tailwind Earthquake on his end or something. The great thing is he's gonna break his sash. His own sash. It's just Rock Slide. Okay. 1 in 4 for 50-50s. That is just unlucky. In my opinion, that's just unlucky. 1 in 4 for 50-50 encores? Not too happy about that. I'm not too happy about it. I mean, I just spam Blizzard. I'm able to get a free swap into Glimmora, because I think this might be Charizard swap. I want to see Charizard here from the Garchomp slot. Show me the Charizard. Ooh, it's King Gambit. I wasn't expecting the King Gambit. Now Whimsicott protects. Bro, why don't I hit the 50? I'm actually so sad I don't hit any 50-50s. It actually makes me so sad. I think I'm just gonna... Oh, the crit? Can I get a freeze? Oh, nah, that might be asking for too much, I lied. Okay. I just keep spamming the Blizzard until there's no tomorrow. I do keep spamming the Blizzard until there's no tomorrow. Kingambit can't Sucker Punch my Glimmora, but I'm okay with it. Are you ready to see my big ass Glimmora? Yo, what's up, Cassidy? How you doing, Cassidy? You ready to see the big ass Gormora that covers half the screen? Ooh, it Oko's Ninetales. Dude, what are these crits? What are these crits? Makes me so sad. Don't know if I win this game anymore. Don't know if I win this game anymore. Don't know if I win this game. Kowtow's stronger, I guess. Try this. It's Tailwind on his Whimsicott. I think it's Tailwind Sucker Punch into my Whimsicott slot. Made the wrong call. I mean, I think it was a 50-50 encore and a crit that decided the game. I think my Whimsicott should have lived that Moonblast from my Ninetales should have lived that Whimsicott Moonblast. I think. I liked how I played that game. I really did like how I played that game. It's just, I feel like did that crit even matter? Pokemon damage calculator? Let me go check. Ninetales, Alolan. Ninetales, Alolan. Into Whimsicott, Moonblast. Whimsicott, Moonblast. Yeah, there was no shot at KO'd, by the way. Oh my god, there was actually no shot at KO'd. Actually, hold on. There was a 12% chance to KO. Liepard? First Liepard I've seen. But yeah, it was a 12% chance to KO with the... Hold on. Wait, it might be even less. It was a 6.3% chance to KO with modest max special attack Whimsicott. So that crit mattered. That crit mattered. Is that 2 crit deciding KO? That I think so. I really think so. Yeah, it was a 6.3% chance. Because I was... Yeah. Unless... Okay, it could be like max... No, it was Focus Sash, right? Fairy Feather guarantee picks up the KO, but I don't think it was Fairy Feather damage. Because most big sixes don't run Fairy Feather. From what I understand, most big sixes don't run Fairy Feather. I'm battling Fiery Jinx. Sure, Charles Landshark. Wow! What a combo. Just gonna move last. Does crit go after damage roll? I'm pretty sure crit is the damage roll and then 1.5 times that. I think I'm gonna play one game. It's gonna be an LG last game because I do want to do some stuff outside of stream. I know I'm ending a little early today, but I'll be honest, I haven't been the most efficient today. I don't really have any other things set up today aside from the battling, and I did not get my presentations done, so yeah, kind of sad. So I'm probably gonna play one more game and then stream, and then probably watch a Studio Ghibli movie. That'd be fun. That's the idea. I honestly think in this position, I just Mega and just Power Gem the Charizard. The only way this Charizard outspeeds if it's max speed, Jolly. Or max speed Timid. I don't even need Tailwind right now. Focus on the IRL more than this Forsaken speed game. I need to work on presentations too for the channel. Because realistically, I think the video is going to come out a bit later than typical tomorrow. Because I didn't finish my work. Like, I think the video is going to come out like 3 or 4 p.m. tomorrow, not 11 a.m. Also, low-key, my sleep has been like all over the place. So I'm going to just end a little early today. Dude, that Garchomp is tiny compared to Glimmora. Dude, look at that Garchomp size. Oh my god, I like my position. I like my position. I think it's near over. I think that, yep. FF. Okay, we'll play one last game. Mega Glimmora has no right being this, but I know, right? This Glimmora is like extra large. Dude, low key, like I feel like it. Okay, hear me out. I feel like if I spend either Friday or Saturday climbing, I think I can make it to champion tier. Just spend like 4 hours playing. Like, I feel like that's so realistic, no? With the elo I'm at right now, like, I just want to spend one stream, either Friday or Saturday, just climbing. And just trying to hit Master Ball tier. What do we think about that? Or, so, try to hit champion tier. The first ever champion tier for me. So, like, basically what's gonna happen is tomorrow I'll probably just pick a team, do a bit of studying, and then probably think of what the video idea is going to look like, and then try and make it a champion tier. I have so many different teams I can play. I can play Big Six, I can play setup with Blastoise Delphox, I can play this dual weather team, I can play the other dual weather team, the actual dual weather team. I can play hard trick room. I have a lot of options. I need to think about what I want to one trick though. Yeah, exactly. 1775 early season with a number of teams. Dude, I want to do a late game climb too. You know how much fun a late game climb would be? Ooh. Arcanine puts in a lot of work. Arcanine's really scary. Dude, Glimmora Whimsicott's been my lead. I'm gonna lead this. Yeah. I think your flexibility is what will end you winning a tournament. Dude, I hope I win a tournament. But like, I'll be honest right now, I'm not really too focused on winning tournaments. I think this guy's Master Ball 1. Holy. I'm not really too focused on winning tournaments right now. I'm more so motivated on growing the channel. And that's why I'm like featuring so many different teams so I can feature them on the channel. Like, I want to grow the channel more than anything into something like big. I'm gonna just KO Arcanine. Champion early season, late champions. I'm thinking about it. I think it'd be a lot of fun. But I think like I would want to, like, if I make it to champion tier on my main, I'd climb on a different account. You know what I mean? I would climb on, like, this is Choice Scarf. Oh, this is Choice Scarf Arcanine. This is Choice Scarf Arcanine. Please, please don't flinch my Glimmora. Yes! I think you Iron Head. Who do you Iron Head? I think it's Ninetales, right? How do I beat Sleep Powder teams from Overcoat Komao? Ooh. Yeah, say goodbye to my Glimmora. Okay. Yo, thank God the The Arcanized Nod Sash. You strike this 100% understanding so many teams that often to know what archetype and playstyle your opponents have. True. I think the problem is like... Actually, I'm in a really bad position. I think the problem is... I am a very risky player. I like to play risky. I like to gamble. I like to have fun gambling. This is not... Did I say overgrowth? Overcoat. Overcoat. Overcoat, comma-o. Quinn. This is Citrus Berry. I don't... Kommo-o. Look up Kommo-o. Look up that Pokemon. It's Ironhead on Ninetales. It's okay. We were meant to lose this game. It's all good. Should I, Should I... That's a 100 base power last respects. Actually... Is this... I'm gonna check if this is low kick on his Kingambit. I could definitely see Aqua Jet into the Whimsicott slot. There it is. Is this low kick on his Kingambit? I lose. Oh. Okay. I think I'm done for the day. I think I'm done for the day. I've climbed pretty decently, you know? I've climbed it pretty decently, I feel. Feel like I'm in a position for a champion's climb. Yeah, my next life will probably be Friday. That's a max speed Kingambit, by the way. That's a max speed Kingambit. That's a slow Basculegion. It was a good session. But yeah, like I think my bigger priority than winning tournaments is growing my channel. I want to grow my channel, and that's what I don't know. Like, of course, I want, like, as a competitor, I do want to climb and go high in tournaments, but like, I think that comes after. And if I win a tournament, I win a tournament. You know what I mean? This was definitely 1800 if speed types were one. Exactly. It was 100%. And worse RNG, or some better RNG. I am ending stream right now. Not feeling the best today. Sleep schedule is kind of cooked. There's a lot of things I have to take care of in my personal life right now. Not feeling the best. Sleep schedule is cooked. I just want to relax tonight. I don't want to be playing Pokemon Champions. I haven't really prepared a lot for stream today aside from this because I didn't record or make the videos or make the presentation slides for today. So I'll just do that offline tomorrow and record and everything. That's the plan. Can I get the team code? Yes. There will be video about it tomorrow, Nata. Let me find the team code. But there will be a video on it tomorrow. There's more than life to champion. Exactly. I also need to start... Dude, okay. Aside from, like, my daily uploads, there's a lot of cool stuff coming on the channel. I'm working with someone. There's a really cool video idea. I'm so excited for the video idea, but I'm low-key kind of nervous it's not going to perform. I don't know when it's going to come. It should come in like 3 weeks. But yeah, okay, now it will be tomorrow around 3 to 4 p.m. EST. The video should be out. I don't have the replica code right now, but it should be out around that time. But yeah. I will just end stream there. I think either Saturday or Friday I'll do a champions push. I need to think about what team I want to bring, and also fix a little bit of my sleep schedule before. But yeah, I appreciate everyone watching, and yeah, I'll be live on Friday again. I'll have videos out every day, so yeah. Thank you guys for watching,